All right, hello, hello. How's it going, Can and Chunky? We are gonna be playing some dwarves. Kind of leave off where, take up where we left off. Been playing this deck today. Got the diamond. Have a really good win record with it. So we'll see where we go with it. Decent hand getting the axe right away. Keep. We'll drop this. Yeah. Just noticed my computer's lagging really bad. Let's see here. Yeah, I was having some rough go. At the end of the night, though, things turned around when I started playing dwarves. I think we went 4-1 at the end. Cavern of Souls. Dwarf. We're going to attack in. And the next turn we can turn Ley Line. We're just hoping they don't have a shelter. Okay, no blocks. Ooh, that turns on. But I guess it's worth doing that. Attach it there. And this is lethal if he... Well, we don't want to attack him with this because he'll gain life. We'll just attack him here. Let's get the starting town down. We'll attack in here. Still does 7 damage. More than that, actually. GG. This deck is pretty powerful. It's also glass cannon-y, so if they know how to play against it, like a single shelter could have really caused some havoc there. Yeah, the double strike trample was nuts. With the added benefit of having hexproof from monocolored. Lots of skateboards here. I mean, we can try it. We can turn this into a 4 power creature. Turn 2 and attack in. We'll keep it. Dwarf. What's the victory? Leyline Axe, a little late. We don't have... So we have to do this, because we only have one untapped unless we cast this. Tap their creature down. Then we hope we draw a land, because we can make this have haste. We do have protection in the form of the Guardian. The Guardian gives hexproof and indestructible. The unfortunate thing about this is it doesn't actually get the stuff we need. We can do this. Man. We really needed another land there. No tax. The nice thing... Okay. The nice thing with the Reliable Guardian is that it comes... You can come back as a creature because the adventure is what protects it. Just do that. Got land. This is going to be decent. We got blades. I think we're going to do that because we can attach that next turn. We're going to be gaining some life here, which is always nice. We'll attack in to get the additional pump. Because we can drop Resourceful and the blade, and then attach the blade to the company. If we draw a land, we could even attach the skateboard, do another. Okay. Okay, that's not the land we wanted. Oh, shoot. I put the wrong one on. I meant to put this one on. Big mistakes. But we'll be able to gain quite a bit. I shouldn't say big mistakes. Unless they can pump their voice. That was a mistake. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Legit, how's it going? Mark? Good evening. How long have I been playing Magic? I've been playing Magic on and off for, man, 32 years. We'll just block one here. And then we'll have lethal with the ley line. Just attack in there. Double strike, trample. Yeah, but I started Magic about a year to 2 years after it first came out, basically, because I think it came out in '93, and I started it at the end of '94 or the middle of '94. GG. GG. Yeah, I made some mistakes on that one. I was a little preoccupied. My son, we're trying to get a merch made for his YouTube site. All right, let's see here. The Mauler isn't too bad. That allows us to equip it for two. No, one. We'll keep this. How about you, Mike? How long have you been playing? We can attach this, which hopefully they won't be able to kill this, because now it has protection from monocolored, or hexproof monocolored. Okay, we can't block this, but we have chainsaw if we want to use it for the hound, but I think we'll probably go for something else. I guess chainsaw would allow us to attach it next turn if we cast this. But do we just get this? Let's do the chainsaw. I'll kill the Gorehound. Get the rev counter. That way if they choose to block it, we get another rev counter. Oh, you swapped out Liliana for Virtue? Started recently, a month ago? Hey, man, I've been playing a long time and I make a lot of mistakes, so don't worry about that. Alright. Got a cavern with a dwarf. We can... get that out. We'll attach that right there. Could have held off on that. See if they block. They do. We really need to get trample on that thing. And then we'll tap down that. That. I'm having some clicking issues here. Oh, we have to wait here. Hold on. Cancel. There we go, we got one. Why am I having so many issues clicking these things? Jeez. Holy moly. Axe, honestly not the greatest right now because we need to get that 4th mana to even cast it. I mean, I'd love to have it on board, but it's a couple turns away. We really want to get the butt bigger on this mauler. Yeah, mistakes are part of the game. You just got to try to learn from them. The more you play a deck, the less mistakes you'll make. Dragonfire Blade's really good. Well, second here. What do we got here? Dragonfire and chainsaw, right? Yeah. Let's attach it here. And then we can even pump this. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time clicking those. We're good on the land. Oh, he can kill our Dwarven Mauler. Down to 11. Can't grab anything out of her hand. Push that down. Man. Let's equip this here so we can start gaining life. Put that there also. It's going to be massive for that. It's another rev counter. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you copy a list, you got to really play it for a while and kind of learn the ins and outs. And even if you make a list, you got to kind of learn the ins and outs. It's really about repetition. I know when I used to play Modern, you don't feel comfortable playing a Modern list until you're 150 games in, 200 games in, because you got to learn the matchups and how your deck interacts with all the other meta decks. Alright, well, we might attach to the flyer just to kill this, because then we can get it next turn. I guess we could just attack with the 1. Can't cast that right now. But we can cast this for actually a draw spell. Yeah, let's do this. We'll keep that. We trigger. Put that, and then I mean, we can block that with 4. I think we're okay with that. We're going to gain a ton of life if he does. I will say I've learned that streaming over making a video or just playing Magic is a lot harder to do. All right. Stopped us. Because you're reading chat and you're really not focusing on the gameplay that much. Oh, we're tapping, and we should have done it that turn too, but we're tapping Warden of the Sky, or tapping equipment to help pay the Warden of the Sky to give it counters and then make it flying. We actually missed it last turn, so like that was a misplay. I was busy reading chat, but you can tap the artifacts to help pay that cost. We really need to have trample here. So now we really need our Leyline Axe. I can throw stuff on this guy since he's first strike. But I guess it doesn't matter that much because he can just block with 1. You're gonna kill the chainsaw? Okay. Not great. We can, well, let's do this. We'll cast this to try to find something else. We can find our, well, I didn't get to do it. We'll save that for next turn. We'll attack in to get rid of one of the insects. And we're saving this so we can get card draw for next turn. Oh, we missed creating a creature. This can create a 2/2 dwarf. It's got another flyer, unfortunately. Interesting. I think he's going to pull everything back from the graveyard is what I think he's going to do. So, what does he got for flying here? He's got 1 flyer, but he can't block with it. That's not going to kill us. So let's have this come through, because I think he's expecting us to kill. I guess we can't pump it up enough, can we? We should have been attacking with this no matter what because of the vigilance. Let's get the skateboard down. Hopefully we draw something else to attach it. We're really looking for that trample. We can tap down something. There we go. Don't have enough to pay for it this turn. We're going to put this here to gain extra life from the attack. Man, I really hate that he has that commando out there. Yeah, we get hit with one anyway if his stuff dies. He's gonna kill... Yeah. That was the card we needed. We shouldn't have attached the Dragonfire Blade. We could have actually won that turn if we would have played that right. Because we could have attached that for free with the Resourceful. Yeah, so if we would have, if we wouldn't have attached that second Dragonfire Blade, we would have been able to do that and just won the game the other turn. Yeah, that axe art looks pretty sweet. We're drawing land like crazy now too. Yeah, I think they got her. We misplayed there. We could have had the win on that. Ooh, look at this. Double ley line. We don't have an easy way to get it down, unfortunately, onto our creatures. But we do have a Dragonfire Blade we can get down on turn 3, which is good. Ooh, I just noticed we don't have any white mana. Do we chase it? I don't think we do. That's a mulligan. Alright, we'll keep this one. We can do 1 into 2 into 3. Do we just get this down? I got so many good 2-drops. I should get rid of one of my 2-drops. Let's do this. Even though it's really good, we want to try to find one of our cards. We'll do this. We'll go Dwarf. This out. Start getting beats in. So we know what they're going with. We'll do that for course of action. We'll flyer. I think we offer up the trade. Get this out. Leyline is nice. I guess we'll grab it for now. Not going to be able to cast it for 2 turns, but by then, hopefully we'll have Resourceful on the field. Okay, they're the Dragon deck. We're going to cast this first. That way we get to draw a card. We'll tap their creature down. And then we will give that haste. Oh, it didn't let us trigger it, does it? Interesting. That should have been the first trigger. Oh, I need a third one. I don't have a third. I don't have a another. And unfortunately, this is coming into play tapped. We can cast this creature to trigger the Resourceful, which we might end up doing. We'll see. Oh, I don't have any deck commands in here. Sorry, Chunky. Well, that was a pretty good one for them. I guess it got rid of their field, too. Oh, that's rough. Alright, Foundry. I guess we get our creature out. Might as well just attach this. No attacks. I think they got us this game. Do I have a video with this build? Actually, I recorded one today. It will be out Sunday at 11 a.m. Central. Get this out, that way we can... If he can't kill this thing, we can at least make him bigger and try to gain some life. They pretty much got us here. Yep, GG. I'll quick take a look at the deck for you guys. Taking a hole. So this was a deck I found on Untapped. It was on one of the leaders. What was their name? Coaster Freak was one of them. And it's a neat list. It can be very aggressive. Leyline Axe, as long as you have it in your opening hand, you're probably going to be in really good shape. It is a little bit glass cannon-y if your opponent knows how to play against it. If they can get rid of Leyline and they can get rid of Dragonfire Blade, your creatures die to almost everything. So that's kind of one of those things where if they can handle those 2 cards, they can handle your deck. Obviously, sweepers get a little rough. The way to get around sweepers is with Lonely Mountain, creating the 2/2 dwarf creatures, and then using Skateboard that you can attack in with them right away. That helps you kind of get around the sweeper stuff. But at the end of the day, your ideal opening hand is to have as many axes as you can, Dwarven Mauler, and the Resourceful. So if you could Dwarven Mauler into the Resourceful and then have 2 Leyline axes on the battlefield, you can attach an axe right away to Mauler and then kind of go off from there. So I got the chainsaws in here. There's the skateboards, and then obviously the two other ones that we were talking about before. Um, we'll keep this. This helps us, but this isn't great. I think your win rate drops to 50% or below if you don't have leyline in your hand. But we are going first, so we'll give this one a whirl. Dwarf. I'm gonna pay for this. People attacking first. I think we're gonna get this one down and try to start gaining life. If they can't, hopefully they. That's not too bad a one. We can attach that to the company. Okay. Let's do this first. And that will allow us to drop this. And then we can attach this here. We'll just attack in with the one. It has lifelink because we have another dwarf in play. Ooh, double chainsaw. Let's get the one chainsaw out. Unfortunately, we have nothing to boost the butt of that guy. But we can drop this, tap that down, and then attach this here. No, we have to attach the other one. There, because it's two less on there. And attack in. We do have another chainsaw available, which is nice. Do I open packs for the new cards or just burn wild cards for what you need? A little bit of both. This is the first set. Ooh, nice victory. This is the first set that I didn't just kind of go really crazy at the beginning of it to open up everything. I have enough wild cards now that I don't need to burn through and open up packs for everything. It took me a while, because once I started streaming every day, which I'm coming up on 1 year in 2 weeks, because I started streaming every day September 1st. And what I had to do was I pretty much had to open up packs to get the whole set because I didn't have enough wild cards. Because I burned through my wild cards getting the old stuff. Because before I started doing it every day, I had like 3 out of the last 6 sets that I didn't play a lot of. And even then, I didn't have cards in everything. So playing a different deck every day, you need a wide variety of cards. So I was burning through wild cards, man, 3/4 of the year. And this is the final set that I started this set with a bunch of wild cards available, and I only paid, I think I put the $100 in for the intro packs or whatever, the pack deals. But other than that, I just used the gold I had, and then that's all I opened. And then I've been just burning wild cards for whatever else I had. And for the most part, I don't have to get any wild cards for anything that's outside of the set because I got almost everything that I've been needing. There was a couple decks that I think I burnt like 3 or 4 wild cards for stuff that were outside of this set, but for the most part, pretty good. It's always a bummer when you open up packs early and then you complete the set and then you sit and open up packs. So like last set, man, I was opening packs like crazy that didn't count towards anything other than you know, adding gems. Man, not a great hand. This is a little bit better. Toss one of these back. And it's red, so they're probably going to kill it right away. I will say, being a person that does content for YouTube kind of changes how you open up packs and burn wild cards and things like that. I don't expect most people to be doing the stuff that I do. They are tapped out. Tap that. We can get this out now because we have... Man. Yeah. Then we can double here. We can attack him for 4. Oh, they could just win. Yep, they got the inside outs. Yep, they got the win. GG. Oh, they didn't get the full win yet, but they're going to have it because we don't have any way to go after that. And we don't have our life gain either. This is still the fastest deck in Standard, if you can do it. The show-off. The full bore was actually one of the worst. I shouldn't say one of the worst. Was not the optimal play. They want to sacrifice. Because they have the sacrifice one where you can sacrifice their creature to do the damage to us. And that would have just won the game on the spot. But yeah, GG. That is what I consider the fastest deck in Standard. The only issue is it doesn't have that hand every time. If it does, and your opponent doesn't have removal, you are set. But just one hex can really throw your plan off. We can try this. We have 2 of these, so if they remove 1, we'll be okay. Starting town can get laid down. Skateboard is better later because you can tap something down. That down, get this down. And then if they can't remove that, we can start pumping it. Not a great draw. Get this out. Get the draw card. Got the Mauler. That's interesting. Oh, we will attach. He'll block, I'm guessing. No, that came through. All right. I'm guessing the majority of the viewers are vary when they open packs. It's kind of more of they might buy a couple at the beginning and or free to play. I was mostly a free to play player before I went in and started making content. Yeah, that's the problem. You gotta pick a couple decks and kind of stick to them. That's why I like picking decks that kind of can be audibled into multiple things. Like Demons is a good kind of deck. Like if you have an Annex and Bloodletter and like Slasher, you can really like pivot that deck into a lot of different directions. And they've been around long enough that you probably have them in your collection. So it's kind of nice. You can go the direction of doing the instant win with the Bloodletter. Or you can do the Slasher. Got all the Annex core shenanigans you can kind of do. Yeah, Mono White is a good one to start with. It has a lot of cheap stuff. All right, we go first here. We can get the Mauler down, but we don't have... I guess we get the Chainsaw. We can't attach it turn 2. We can also do Blacksmith's Talent. Let's try this. It's not great hand. Yeah, that's actually how I used to do it. Bunch of limited when the set drops. And then kind of rare draft. Yeah. February rotation, you got to be careful not to burn your wild cards. Depending on how much you play, I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter because that's still, 6 months away or 4. It's late January, isn't it? 4.5 months, 5 months away. Let's get Talent down. We'll get the Warden down. Can actually attach this to the Mauler. We only have one artifact. I think we're gonna do this. Gotta find a cheap one. Yeah. Now, if we get a land, we can drop the Resourceful into the Dragonfire Blade and then attach the Dragonfire Blade. The nice thing is, though, a lot of those decks that were popular, especially like the White Life Gain and stuff, that's still a very playable deck at this point. So if you created a Life Gain deck, 8 months ago, it's still a playable deck. You haven't had much luck with the Aura deck? I've always had decent amount of success with it. You always see it kind of topping the lists there. It's always interesting that it's always in the running. We really want to find our axe. Let's mulligan. We do it. I guess this can find something. And then we can attach that. I guess we'll have to keep that. Let's pitch. Man. Guess we do that. Yeah, this is going to be a rough matchup, actually. I guess we can get this out right away. We want to put this on Dwarves. The the problem with Aura is that people are so used to playing against it, they really know how to beat it. So they know the key cards to go after. So it's nothing's a surprise in that deck anymore. Dwarf. I think we chainsaw. Get rid of that voice of victory. That can get out of hand real fast. Do no attacks. Raphael. Seam Rip. Alright. We need land. Didn't have good draws this game. Chainsaw, I think. Getting rid of that Raphael would be important, I think. Oh. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of that Raphael. Jeez. Yeah, we got stuck on land. No attacks. We can survive one hit from this creature. Never mind. They got her. Yeah, I totally get what you mean, Mark. Playing the off-meta decks and stuff. I enjoy playing them, but I always find it interesting, the comments I get on videos and stuff, where it seems like people are always asking, they're always looking for an off-meta deck that wins all the time. And it's like, well, if an off-meta deck would win all the time, it's going to be a meta deck real quick. But that's what this channel's kind of all about, is playing off-meta decks. We occasionally touch on some of the meta decks, but not very often. You see a lot of black decks, a lot of Ugin decks. I love Ugin. A lot of just weird combo-y decks. A lot of things like that. So, yeah, definitely that's what this channel's all about. Having fun with the game. It's not super competitive. I don't really care about the ranks or anything like that. And we're going to mulligan this. We're just not finding our axe on the opening hands here. We'll keep this one, I think. We can maul her into chainsaw. We get rid of the warden, I think. Get the starting town out so we can get the mauler out. Get our weapon master out. Back in. Brews are fun playing, though. I always love playing different brews. Guess it really doesn't matter. Where you get the chainsaw down. I guess it doesn't matter. We can hold that back. Maybe we should have got the chainsaw down just to get the pump from the weapon master. Mardu Super Friends, that's a fun deck. Firebending Lesson. Well, we need to find hexproof for monocolor. That's what we really need. See if they kill our Mauler. They most definitely have something to do it. They're already up to 6 mana, so they're going to be possibly Jeskai Revelation, but we don't see any white mana, so it might just be a straight up Lessons deck. Yeah, they kill our Mauler. We do have that. So we can drop this. Chainsaw. They can kill our creature if they didn't realize we could draw. We're going to submit 0. Attach that. Ooh. Dwarf. They don't have instant speed removal that we know of. It's more getting Leyline Axe in your opening hand, Mark. If you have this in your opening hand, your chances of just winning your game is exponentially large. But the problem is you can only mulligan so many times, and you don't really want to mulligan a playable hand after you mulled one. So that's kind of the issue with this deck. You feel like you have a high win percentage when you have Leyline in your opening hand with this deck. Oh, that's good. See if they let us attach it. Oh, nice. We'll get this out, and we'll attach Skateboard. We should have probably done Skateboard earlier. Just to tap down the land. Attach here. Oh, that was the wrong attachment. We should have attached here, because he can kill this creature. Yeah. That was a misplay that cost us the game. Well, not saying it cost us the game. We can still possibly win, but we would have the damage in for the kill, because the Skateboard should attach here. This has hexproof or monocolored. If he has a sweeper, it just dies. We'll see what they got. Oh, yeah. We missed the win because we didn't attach Skateboard to the right creature. Hey, Craft Singles, how's it going? Three ropers in the last 3 games. Oh. Yeah, I feel bad for you guys dealing with the ropers. For me, I don't mind them that much. It adds to my videos if I'm recording a video at the time. I get a kick out of ropers. I mean, the game's here to have fun. If you're that salty about it, man, what are you doing playing this game? Okay, we need to get the axe in our opening hand. There we go. That just makes it so much better. We'll return one of the creatures. We only have... I mean, it's not a great creature, though. I'll submit that. is going to kill it, and then we're not going to find a land or find a creature the rest of the game. Deep Cavern. Chainsaw, I'm guessing they're going to grab. We'll attack him. I don't care if he can trade. Another ley line's not great. At least we can tap this down. Gain a little life. Yeah, just get up and do something else. Alright, we're close. We just need one. Actually, no, this can attach now, so we're good there. The 27. They gotta have removal, I would think. Bloodletter is really good. They don't have a combo yet, but they could have it in their hand. Chainsaw. Well, this gets double strike, and then I can just get it with this. Because that pumps it up. We'll just attack him with the 1. Those ropers, man, I tell you. See them a lot when I play discard decks. That's when I see the ropers the most. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, look at that. We can get that. We can attach this for free. We can attach that. And I'll attack in. Yes, the block. And he's still down to 1. And the skateboard's going to help us out quite a bit here. Yeah, he kills it. As long as we draw any creature, there's a good shot we'll be okay. Bandit's Talent will get rid of... Get rid of the ley line, I think. They took the damage off of that, and we won from that. Both, Mark. I actually cracked a bunch of packs. I probably opened, I don't know, 100 packs for this set, maybe a little more. 120, and then maybe closer to 130. I would say, but I did need to use wildcards. So, like for instance, my collection. I'll just give you a peek at it. So I started doing videos in September of last year, and the issue was I didn't have a lot of the sets previous to that. So we go standard. Hobbit. Oh, I should probably look at the not collected too, just in case. So you can see I got a pretty good amount of the collection right now. I'm not really too worried about this. If I need to get a card, I'll just crank out wild cards. I got 24 rares and 16 mythics. Not really too worried about it. I should have all these done with all the packs that you open as part of the game pass or whatever, the player pass. Actually, I think I got a lot of the mythics too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 mythics I'm missing. Not that many. But for the most part, this is the first set where I didn't just kind of open up everything right away. Just because I had a ton of wild cards. I shouldn't say a ton of. I think I had 40 wild cards left over from the last set, which is nice to have when you go into a new set, especially a smaller set like this. But like my other sets, I had to open a lot of packs to get the cards for what I needed. Let's go back in. Actually, I think you can see which sets I all have here. Oh, not set mastery. Set collection, that's what I was looking for. So I got 96% here. Obviously, all these other ones, Spider-Man, I got 100, 100, 100. I guess I'm missing something from Airbender still. Strixhaven. Oh, I'm surprised I'm missing something there too. Oh, it's actually uncommons. Edge of Eternities. I've got most of that stuff. It's all a couple of the uncommons I'm missing. Final Fantasy. So you can see Edge of Eternities was the first full set that I started playing with when I started streaming. But otherwise, you can see like when you get to this, took me a while to get this set filled up. Same thing with Foundations. I didn't have it. Same thing with this. But then previous to that, well, I guess this one was still active. Ixalan. I guess it goes down to these guys. So I didn't have the full sets of like Brothers War or anything like that. So the 1/4 red dwarf creature token, or sorry, creature weapon, and give double strike to equipped creature. You don't get wild cards, unfortunately. You get gems, and you don't get that many gems for it either. Basically, what happens is you get a gem, and it goes to the tracker, to the vault. And as your vault gets opened, you get a chest that you can open for getting a couple wild cards on top of it. So ideally, if you're going to open up packs, you do not want to open packs for sets that you already have fully completed. It's not worth it, basically. Foundations, I tell you, man, Foundations, as for what cards there are, it's awesome. Is there really a lot of cards that aren't in the packs? Are you sure about that? Or is it just you're not seeing them because they're in other sets? Because Foundation is like a collection of cards from other sets. As far as I know, Foundation only has cards from the Foundation set. It doesn't have stuff from that's not in the Foundation set. We'll have to look at that. Dragonfire Blade. Not bad. We'll try it. Don't have axe, but we'll try this. We have an early resourceful we can get down to. Okay, we're playing against green. Get dwarf. We can get Dragon Fireblade attached. And then turn 3 if we can draw a land. Don't have a land. If we can draw a land, we can get resource and drop another Dragonfire and attach that as well. And then draw a card. Still, turn 2 attacking in with a hexproof for monocolor 4/3 is pretty good. Hydras can still beat us. We didn't find our land, unfortunately. think we just try to keep getting in with this thing. Doesn't have trample, though. That's the only issue. Ironfoot. I'll have to look at it. Okay, it's going to be a 4/4. What else can he cast? Oh, that's really good. Yep, GG. Landfall's still a beast. Let's look at that Ironfoot. And then I want to look at foundations quick, too. Three casting cost 1/4. Creates a colorless equipment. When you do attach it, okay, you gotta control. It's a little expensive for that, I think. Whenever it attacks, each equipped attacking creature gains double strike. That is the nice. I mean, it is a good finisher though with that double strike. I guess it's not bad if you can give this thing haste. I think that's the key to this. That could be a way to do it. I do like that though. Getting everything double strike is really handy. Yeah, I guess that is a free attach. Gets a +1/+0. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good card. Be worth playing with it. Trying it out with this deck. Let me look at foundations here. Foundations, not collected. Let's close out of that. So like Charming Prince, for instance. So this is what I'm talking about, Can and Chunky. Charming Prince is actually from another set. So it shows I never opened it, but it's actually the way the game works is it won't let you open a card that you already own in another set until you collected all the other cards in the set. Then it'll start allowing you to open it. I don't know if you're aware of that. Maybe that's what you're seeing. So like Charming Prince, for instance. So we'll look at Charming Prince. Let's close it out of the foundations. And I'll look for Charming. And you see I have it from a different set. Eldraine, I think that is. But you can see foundations I don't have any copies for. Is there really that many? Like which card? Can you name one of the cards? I don't think the set's that big, is it? Hey Brent, how's it going? Let me look up the set size. Oh, you're right, yeah. 291 cards. for the booster breakdown, 771 including all products. Ah, okay. So 532 of them come from Jumpstart boosters. That's why. And then beginner box has 219 cards. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of screwy the way they would do that for or how it would work in Magic or on Arena. Let me see what mine looks like. You'd think it would be under something different. Foundations was a while ago, wasn't it? All right, come on. What am I doing here? There it is. Shows that I'm got most of them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure why you would show that you would have them. Or that you're not able to get them in packs. It's not like I'm crafting all these commons or anything like that. That's interesting. Thorn looks super fun. Give him haste. He blasts when he comes in. Comes on, so if you get double strike, you might get one hit kill. Another one to check out. Go to collection and look at not collected. Okay, I'll do that after this game. I'm going to have a bunch of not collected, though, because it's going to show the ones that are in other sets. Yeah, we'll keep this one. We got the Leyline Axe. Our odds of winning just went up dramatically. Put this out with the Dwarven Mauler. Rampant growth. We're going to put this out. Attach this one first. Back in. And then we can ley line on it next turn and get another Mauler out. I think we might actually go for the company here. We'll drop that. Now this has Hexproof from Monocolor, Double Strike, and Trample. And then we'd like to find something else to attach to it. Down to 6. Ooh. Chainsaw feels actually better than a ley line because that's going to take 2 turns. This can kill something. All right. 2 life. We will get chainsaw down. Kill that. All right, GG. I'll go check out the foundations here real quick. So Dex. We want to search for foundations. Not collected. Let's just go for rares and mythics so we don't have like crazy stuff. That's weird. Oh, I have collected selected. There we go. Okay, so I think most of these come from other sets though, don't they? Because you can see I actually have 4 of these creatures, even though they're not, I don't have any of the foundation ones. I'd have to look up like Corsair Captain. I'm not sure what set that would come from. Oh, no problem, man. I was kind of interested in the foundation thing, to be honest with you. Let me quick check out. Reset that. I'm going to look up Corsair Captain. Actually, hold on here. I can just do this. Does it show me the foundations? It doesn't show me all the versions, does it? It does. Maybe it doesn't. Like Corsair Captain, and then do not collected. Yeah, there it is. But I still have cards to open in Foundations. I don't have the complete set, anyways. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, let's get back into gameplay here. I do like the Foundation set as a whole, though. It has a lot of fun cards in it. I think there's not a lot of them in them that I'm like upset about by any means. I think that says a lot for it having that many cards and people aren't wanting to ban cards out of it. You want after that before queuing, check the foreign and tell me what you think. Let me quick check. Oh, I'm already in the game. Sorry, man. Let's this is interesting. We can turn 2 resourceful and then attach leyline axes. Let's do this. We'll keep this. It's a lot of leyline axes. We'll get our turn 1 creature down so that we can attach an axe on turn 2. Dwarf down. See what they do here. We'll probably just attach a leyline axe now to our other one. They're double strike. draw. Yes, we can. We'll do that. We're down to 8. Omniscience. Yeah. But is it a problem with Omniscience, or is it the cards that cheated into play? I think is the question. Because I think it's like very decent now. Like, we don't see the Beast deck that much. The Beast deck is pretty beatable. You just have to have removal. Okay. What else do you got? Because we can just pump this up more. Okay, he's going to have to double block. Get this out to see what we get. That seems pretty good. Patch that right there. Attack on in. For the win. I get the hate for Omniscience, though. I totally understand. Oh, they absolutely do. Because they countered. They got rid of the one card that broke it. The OJs, or it was like an OJ something card. I forget what it was called, but it was it was either a sorcery or an instant that allowed you to bring it back from your graveyard. They did ban that card. All right. But I agree with you. I think the benefits to having it in the format probably don't outweigh the issues that it can cause if things go haywire. They were really pushing graveyard enchantments there for a little bit, which caused some issues. Final Fantasy time period. Oh, shoot. Can I cancel this? Okay. It won't let me cancel it. I was going to look at your card there, Mark. So I think you got to see why I like having the axe in my opening hand so much. Turn 1, turn 2... Chainsaw. Let's try this one. We don't have white mana. I guess we don't have anything that can be untapped either. We should have mulliganed this. I regret everything. Because of the mana, we should have mulliganed this. I think we get this down. Cavern of Souls. Dwarf. Let's do this to try to find some good equipment. Another chainsaw. Get the mauler out. So they got big creatures coming down here. Yeah, that's very good. Very strong. Oh, he's not going to attack with those. I like this deck. I haven't seen anybody play this. The Meek Attack deck. Can get this down. Really, it can only attach here. Or do we cast our creature? Let's get our creature out. Second thought, we probably should have attached it to this and try attacking in. Okay. He could have a trick here, but it is what it is. Take 3. Yeah, VV was terrible. I mean, that... Everybody, the moment they saw that, knew it was a broken card. I don't know how they got that one wrong. They really wanted that to be a pushed thing for Final Fantasy, and I think that's why they did it. Oh, man. What a killer. Can they make attack still? And they had another Tree Folk? Yeah. Well, let's get this out first. And then we chainsaw, I think. Then we can attach this. It's a big creature. We can get to have this double strike and trample. We got something cooking here. All right, what do they got coming down now? Yeah, he's really cranking out on these free folk. Ooh. Guess we have to block that. Now I feel really bad. Okay. Well, too bad we don't have haste, huh? That would have just... If we could have gave this thing haste, we could have just won on the spot almost. Let's get the miner out. Talent out. Catch that. I think we get another creature out too, just so we can hopefully block if something similar happens like last game. We'll do this tapped. Oh, too bad we couldn't have attached this to the lifelinker. Maybe that'll be the game plan, try to keep the lifelinker alive. Alright, what's his next big creature he's gonna pop out on us? Three of those? Did I... Yeah, 3 of those in his top. I guess he's 23 cards deep. He did draw quite a bit off of the one card. See how he attacks here. He's gonna put something else in play too. Oh, and that fills his hand back up. 7 damage by blocking like that. And then we gotta attach everything to here and try to gain a ton of life. Dwarf. He has a full grip here. Oh, man. We could try gaining 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's just do this. Get a free attachment. He can just block with that, so we're going to hold this back. I mean, the crazy thing is, if we just get a... I guess it doesn't matter right here. What does he got now? Got the worm. They get 2 attack steps now. And a 1919 prime speaker. Okay, we have to build this deck. This thing is awesome. We haven't really seen a crazy varied amount to this deck, though. It's only a couple different cards here that we're seeing here. Well. Yes, they got us. Well, we're going to be trying that one in the future. But I have to think that's such a glass cannon-y deck because it's relying on that enchantment. I didn't see any other way that they were sneaking stuff into play. Mulligan this. Or we could do Warden into Chainsaw into Deans. Mulligan that. We'll keep this. We'll toss one of these. Smith. the vestige down. We'll get the warden. Another ley line. Get that, and then we can tap to grow. We need land, I think. We already got one of those. We can attach, if we get a land, we can attach this one to it. Otherwise... if we do the same, they might just go after it. We still want to try to get that land. Okay. Get the miner out. And then we can attach this to the miner, protecting it. And then we can get the axe attached to the... sorry, mauler, not miner. We can get the axe attached to the mauler and do a lot of damage. Ooh, that's not bad. We can get the skateboard out as well. They have a hex. They don't. We can attach here. It's going to do 12 damage plus the Guardian for 13 damage. They're down to 3. This is the kind of thing, I mean, having that leyline axe in your opening hand just allows you to play these crazy plays. Deadly cover up. We do have skateboard, so any creature... I guess we have to get an additional land as well. Oh, that's a bummer. We didn't hit anything. Core. 3. Okay. Take action. Come on, draw land. I guess we need creature land. I guess we could just do a 1-drop creature. We can trigger this, right? So if we get one more land, we could even fire up the skateboard onto this. Okay. He's going to gain 2 life here. Oh, I killed that too. Not good. Okay, they're tapped out. So they'll be up to 5. We have cards we can win with here. That. Let's grab another one of these. Or not another one, but grab that. Give this thing haste. Gained a little life. Or we didn't gain life because it doesn't have another dwarf in. Okay, they wanted a blocker. Kill that. This would be a 4/3. Let's do this. We can attach this to here. We can chainsaw the Riddler. He has 2 mana available. What is he doing? Oh, man. What a bummer. Land's not going to do it. No attacks. What other decks have I been working on? I've been testing out a wolf deck. Elf deck. Elf deck I really enjoyed. Can't attach to... Ooh. Oh, we're missing 1 red mana. We could have double chainsawed here. What a bummer. We just didn't hit our mana at the right times for this one. Them killing both of our red mana sources really helped them. They just got the right cards at the right time. I haven't tried bears yet. I know someone was talking about wanting me to try that. I don't have any more available. Jeez, they just got us. We're not getting there with this. Yeah, I haven't tried bears yet. Kind of interested in trying that one. It doesn't look super competitive. The decks I've played against bears probably 3 times, and I was not impressed at all with any of the bear builds that I've seen. They seem really easy to beat. There's only like a couple bear cards that are even like any good, and if you kill those off, the deck is just filled with kind of, you know, chaff. But I don't know. Maybe I could be surprised. Yeah, 1 mountain in the deck would be good for land destruction. I agree with you. I like this one. This is probably going to be the last game of the night. Doing a little bit shorter stream tonight. Pun intended. Dwarf. Just attach right away and start doing the beats. Do they have removal? That was a mistake. I should have dropped that earlier. Maybe we'll get this down just to allow us to do a little more versatility. Yeah, we could have brought him down to 12 if we would have dropped the skateboard. Hey, it's an Ugin deck. Mono white Ugin. Well, let's just do it now, I guess. Yeah, they would have been dead right here if we would have put it in there. Actually, they wouldn't have done, because we wouldn't have had our creature available. Down to 2. We got multiple creatures, so even if they do a sweep or anything, we're golden. So what they're gonna have to have is like a land drop, a 3-mana sweep, and then a get lost in hand to survive this. Okay, that's fine. And we get this in. That's why these skateboards really help to get around all the sweepers. GG. Oh, sure. I'll check out Thorn before I leave. Sorry I didn't catch it earlier. Thorin. It is in. Holy moly. Can't even type right now. Which Thorn are you talking about here? I'm guessing this one? Giving everything ward 1's kind of nice. It's a 3/2 trampler, which is nice. The trample is really big. I really think you can build this dwarf deck many different ways. Like I said, this is not my original dwarf deck. This is the list that Poster Freak had. And I don't think this is by any means the best list by any means. Or, like, for instance, I would get rid of these wardens out of here. I just don't think there's a lot of 1-drops. That's the only unfortunate things. I'm not sure if you have any 1-drops to replace that with, but I don't really care for these. You do need a creature, but you kind of want a 1-drop creature, but I don't think there's any more dwarves that are 1-drops by any chance. No, that's the only dwarf that's a 1-drop. Yeah, nothing too crazy. All the dwarves started, the good dwarves started 2 basically. But yeah, that's a. This isn't a bad one either. That also allows you to cycle cards out of your hand. That'd be kind of an interesting play. There's definitely a lot of different ways you can take this deck. Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for hanging around tonight and watching some dwarf gameplay. I do have a full video tomorrow of this deck as well, and a breakdown of that and kind of talking about it. So if you want to check that out, watch for it. 11 a.m. Central. Post daily deck videos for those that are familiar with the channel. Yeah, we're about 2 weeks away from the 1-year anniversary of the channel, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and we will catch everyone later. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you guys later.